Alright, so in this video I'm going to go through the assembly of the basic puzzle solution. You've gone through how to make the parts. Now we're going to go through how to assemble the parts. We're going to select Assembly Inches. You create. Hit OK. Top left corner it says Place. For you, where it says Look In, you're going to pull this down and it'll say Your PLTWX, where you saved your parts. For me, I've saved mine to the desktop. So I click on a part, hit Open. Click on the screen. As soon as I click on the screen, you can see my part. If I needed more, I can certainly click on the part on the screen, but I don't. So I'm gonna go to Place, find another part, hit Open. Go to Place, find another part, hit Open. Place, find another part, hit Open. Place, find that last part, and hit Open. Right? So the first thing I'm going to do is rotate some of my pieces. And this is where I'm going to start from. So you can see that my blue piece is turned. If I click on Position, Grip Snap, I can grab an edge. Right? If I grab an edge, it says Rotate About Align, and I can rotate it whatever degree I need it. Right? You want to rotate only at 90-degree increments, 90, 180, 270, and so on. So in this case, I'm going to start out with a 180, and then I'm going to rotate it around, again 180. And now it looks like my part on my blueprint here. Right click, OK. Here's my yellow piece. So again, Position, Grip Snap, grab an edge, only an edge, not a point, an edge. I'm going to rotate it, 270. Now it looks like my yellow piece. My black piece is my green on here. Position, Grip Snap, and rotate 270. That's my orange, and that is my pink. If at any point you get stuck in the rotation part of things, call me over. I will help you out with that. But now to put it together. When we put something together, the first thing we're going to do is lock something in place. So I'm going to take this blue piece, right click on it, and go down to Grounded. You'll notice that put a pin on my part. When I go to click on it, I cannot move it. It's locked in place. Right? Now to put it together, I'm going to go to Constraint. We have a lot of options, but I only need these two, Mate and Flush. Mate is going to touch two surfaces. So when I grab one surface and I grab another, it'll touch them together. Flush will line up surfaces. Right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Mate constraint. I need the top of this surface to touch this surface here. Grabbing a whole surface, not an edge. A whole surface. It should make a sound and it should move for you. Notice that they're touching now. Hit Apply. Right? I can slide this over a little bit, do a constraint, grab this side with the inside here, and now you'll notice that they are touching. Hit Apply. It should move along that piece there. Constraint, and now here I'm going to use Flush, and you'll see that when I click on Flush, again I grab this surface here and this surface here, and it'll flush them in line with each other. Hit Apply. Right? If I look at my blueprint here, this orange piece slides over the side. So again, I'm going to do Mate constraint. Mate. I need the top of this to touch this opening. Hit Apply. I'm going to do a Flush constraint. This side with this side. Hit Apply. And it looks like I can get away with doing another Flush constraint over here. You'll notice that there's a gap in here. So I'm going to do Constraint, Flush, and I'm going to flush this side with this side. Again, trying to grab surfaces, not edges. And hit Apply. Let's go back to my home. Alright, so now this my red piece goes over this edge. Again, Mate constraint. The top of this pink, grabbing a whole surface, with the underside of my red piece. Hit Apply. I can do a Flush constraint, line up this side with this side, hit Apply, and it looks like I still have a gap in here, so this side with this side, hit Apply. right? It's typically about 3 constraints per piece. Last one, mate constraint. This pink piece again needs to touch the back side of my black piece. Hit apply. Flush constraint. I can flush them on the top, so the top of this, the top of this. Hit apply. And then again, I need to close this gap, so I'm going to do a flush constraint from here to here. Hit apply. Right? The nice thing about the puzzle project is that you can use flush constraint for a lot of pieces once you have a few of them locked in place. Right? Once I'm done, if I click and drag on any of this, I should get that can't move symbol, and your puzzle is assembled.